Welcome back. Just spent a few minutes hobbling around the room with a fallen asleep foot. I'm okay now. I'm better for the next few minutes at least. So one new difficulty with me recording stuff this way, as I was talking about at the end of the last episode, is that I need to, unless I just devise some system otherwise to mitigate this, which I might, I don't actually have any way of remembering how many episodes I've recorded in a given night so far. I'll just have to memorize it, which I kind of had to do before, but I would usually, assuming every episode turned out to be 15 minutes, that would end up in total being, where's that visual platform? An hour and 15 minutes. Whereas now I don't have that reference anymore. I can just memorize that this is the third episode, but I expect I won't always have an easy time doing that. Oh, careful there. Hey, don't freak out. Listen to the nice music. Just a little bit too energetic for this level, I think. That's very nice music anyways. I'll be happy about it. Indeed, Anthony. No, very few safety rails in this game. Now, hazards. Another difficulty in this game, though, something that I actually find quite difficult is when you actually have a requirement, when you need to actually move fast. Because I can do the whole slow and patient thing. It doesn't mean I don't have some difficulty doing some fancy maneuvers from time to time and whatnot, but I can do it. But if I have to actually do something fast, get around an obstacle, or to get some timing right or something, I feel up for this. Or making a jump. That's where things get really tough for me. Because then you need to have some degree of precision and speed. And that is really a lot trickier for me, if I can't take my time with it. That was an interesting experience. Okay, so this is an interesting combination of things. I don't necessarily need to speed past this fist here. I need to get past it. See, if I was using a marble that didn't get going fast, I would have gone stuck on the fist there. But I was able to just slide right by it, as it is. Fairy wind. Was that always the thing? I don't know if I actually remember that. Haunted House Darkness! Yes! So! I think that's actually like a gimmick. The Haunted House on hard mode is very, very dark. I don't remember if it's actually like to the point of being a gameplay gimmick or not. We'll have to look at it. That's something I very vaguely remembered. Whereas the candy area, I think, has a slightly different, I think it actually does have a different set of tiles. So it is a new area in that sense, but I think it does. But it's not like a new theme or anything. There's no gimmick to it. It's just mostly the same thing. Just more candy levels. I can't do that. Doesn't work. But it's also kind of an obstacle to my whole like Zen approach if I'm trying to always be super calm and deliberate about everything I do in this game. And then I have to like make a jump somewhere or something. Or like dodge a fist that's trying to crush my marble. That little exercise and being slow here. They really want you to take your time on these things. Or maybe they want you to do these things fast in actuality, and I just am having none of that. That's perhaps possible as well. I notice, not that I've been trying, but I haven't been getting ranked scores on any of these or anything. Hey, here you go. I was surprised. So this is where it's a little bit detrimental to have a marble that actually won't stay still. But I was surprised they were even giving us the benefit of having a barrier earlier. Yeah, this one really depends on your marble. The benefit of having a wall we could rely on. Oh, whoops, where's the... Whoops. I think it's a wall we can lean against as we move the stuff. And speaking of that, I got a silver this time. Okay, that's actually pretty decent. But where's the ant? I should have paid attention to that. I can probably guess how you get there, but will the game be kind enough to show me? Yes, okay. Okay, now I have to slow down and actually keep track of where the ant is at the beginning of each of these. I've been doing that for some reason. Can I just move out of the way? Yeah, there we go. Hello. Just move out of the way of the fan there. Is there a need to activate the checkpoint? I don't think it. I mean, we can find out now. I don't think you need to activate your checkpoint. I mean, in the strictest of senses. In the sense that it wouldn't be a good idea to, I guess. Although if I can just do this. Wonderful. You probably will see a lot of me being quiet in this game. At least, I guess, hear a lot of me being quiet. In part to concentrate, and in part because I just don't really have... I only have so many things to say, in part because I don't usually say a lot of things on this channel to begin with. Because this isn't really a channel about me saying things. The placement to me here of the checkpoints is kind of weird, because this checkpoint isn't really that much... It doesn't save you much time. It's so close to the beginning. I'll get it, I guess. Oh. Look what you've done now. Yeah, I'm kind of impressed I mentioned this as fast as I did last time. But I normally, in these... You'd appreciate the checkpoints, tell you where to go. In these games that I play, normally, the emphasis is not on whatever I'm talking about or anything like that. Usually I don't have much time or space to talk about things, and even if I do, I use that to talk about the game itself, what's going on in it, regardless, or at least like thoughts and experiences that I've had related to the game. But in this game, that doesn't really work. But generally, like, I've adjusted pretty strongly to the idea that, and it seems to be quite true. I've talked about this a couple times before at this point. It used to be kind of a thing I kept to myself, but I've mentioned a few playthroughs at this point, I think, that perhaps it's a bit of a self-fulfilling prophecy, but I've had the idea that people watch videos that I make for the games I'm playing much more so than for me, which the reason I say it's something of a self-fulfilling prophecy is because I, one, try to kind of like work with that in mind, knowing that, but also it's kind of by my design anyways. I myself try to emphasize the games as much as I can anyways, so that works for me. This might not be the best marble for this stage because of this part here. Not too bad. Not as well, but we got what we needed this time. In that sense, it's actually much better. But that also means that generally I don't have much practice talking about myself or anything. Also, this thing bounces so little, I love it. I don't know if this one's better for having better response or not. Like, this one has low response, I actually think that's fine. Where's the ant? Or, no, there is no ant on this one because it's a challenge stage, I think. I see sticky stuff, though. I don't think I don't know if there's any reason to actually do this part. I think it might help me unlock, bonus stages or something. In fact, do I need to pick up the collectibles to get bonus stages? I don't think so. Like the junk parts. I think those just give me junk. And nothing else. I don't think the game keeps... If you look on the menu, I think the only thing it keeps track of whether I've collected is the ant. I don't think it keeps track of whether I've picked up the junk or not. And now that we're not on normal mode, those junk parts are actually just junk parts. They're not stump dimple pieces or anything. Jeez. Whoa, indeed. Anthony. It still amuses me how this game provides absolutely no justification for its gameplay. None whatsoever. Nothing about this game's premise has anything to do in any way with its gameplay. At all. Which they probably should have tried to do in some way, but they didn't for some reason. It just says, it's just an ant saying, hey, help me get this stuff. Like, I at one point explained the premise of this game to somebody who knew nothing about it. And asked them what kind of gameplay they expected. I think I should just jump directly to the platform with the checkpoint. And I asked, what kind of game do you expect this to be? And they said, probably some kind of adventure RPG, I guess. The idea is that there was this ancient ant civilization with like a big fancy temple or whatever that we want to... that we've met an ant that wants to restore in some way. So you go around the world collecting different stump temple pieces. So you expect that to be... I would say an adventure RPG would make sense for that, but nope, it's... it's a marble game. Why is it a marble game? No justification whatsoever. Clearly from the beginning they wanted to make a marble game because it's a Kororinpa game. Kororinpa is marbles. I make some kind of rule, like I always end an episode after completing a level, but that might get to be a bit difficult in some cases. Like, we only have a couple minutes left this episode, for instance, and we haven't actually... And this is a challenge level, I won't even be surprised if it doesn't have any checkpoints or something. But no, what I'm trying to do right now is get to a checkpoint, for that matter. I guess I shouldn't be too discouraged by having some trouble here, though, since this is actually a challenge level. I don't usually think of can stuff as being too hard though, because you can aim precisely where you want to go. And the game's aiming is actually pretty accurate. As long as you just keep your hand steady, it will actually go where the arrows point, in my experience. But you don't have that much time to aim, it is the difficulty. And there's the depth perception issue with that as well. Aiming off by just a little bit can cause stuff like that to happen sometimes, if you're aiming for a really small target. Even then, with Saturn marble, it gets a little sticky sometimes. Don't lose your cool. Even if marbles are flying everywhere, keep calm. I guess that's kind of nice. I'm putting sticky stuff here so you can get caught by that. Oh, jeez. Okay. I don't know how to time this. I don't know about careful right there, Anthony, but... Whew. This definitely does so much to catch you. Thank you. I don't know, there's still some benevolence sometimes in the level design here. Also, is there really nothing... I feel like I see some visual platforms sometimes here, but I might just be seeing things. I don't think so. Sometimes it feels like in the corner of my eye I see some kind of visual platform shining. Anyways, looks like we'll actually... Oh, wait! Whoops. thought there was a checkpoint that we had gotten right before the end there. I thought we were home free. Not quite, unfortunately. Almost. Jeez. There you go. Alright, so that'll be it for this episode of Let's Play Kororinpa Marble Mania. Marble Saga, excuse me. Marble Saga Kororinpa. I can really see the title of the game in the title of the window that I'm playing this on, but anyways. See you next time when we talk about whatever? Yes, I did. Thank you, Anthony. Bye.